I was just instructed to start. So I started. Who are you? Tell me what it's like where you're at. You said that somebody said the soul lives on. I remember, because I have visions, not visions, visitations. My sister had visions, visitations. Of people who passed come to you and they're, while you're sleeping, you can tell the difference between a dream. I am speaking. Yeah, you can tell the difference. Because, you know, you can talk about, like I saw my brother, talked about him dying, he didn't know what happened, stuff like that, he got killed in a car wreck. And my grandma came to him a few times. Last time she told me she was fixing to move on, she couldn't come back no more. I think it was about 3 trips she made to me. Then my brother, I asked him one time on one of them, I always wonder why I never asked nobody this. What is heaven like? So I asked, right? So I asked him what heaven was like. And he told me it's like going to the beach every day and you don't got to worry about no stinking suntan in the ocean. And my brother didn't talk much that way. He said it was great where he's at. So I take that as meaning, you know, carefree. Nice little wind chimes there. Kind of quiet out here. Get occasional, somebody speaking to me occasionally. Locklear. I don't even kin to Heather Locklear. I highly doubt it. It's pretty unusual. Like they got shells. Lewis, Mr. Lewis, sir. Like we got a military veteran up here. 1853 to 1932. 79. I might get to 79, I'll be losing lucky. Thank you for your service, Mr. Lewis. If you can hear me, that is. There's light. You say there's light. Is that what I hear? It's a nice day out here today, really. Like I say, yesterday where I was at, it was up in the North Fort Worth area. It was 91 degrees, and this is just the middle of May.
It's possible.
It's possible. Could you elaborate on that a little bit? I'm not sure what you were meaning. Getting into the older part. Looks like a pretty recent burial right here. Got a tractor on it. He was a farmer at a ranch.
Where are we?
Where are we? Or where are you? If you're speaking to me right now, you're probably in the cemetery. Like a husband and wife. Can't really make anything out.
Spirit.
Spirit. Are you talking to the spirit that was talking to me? I went to that area where I saw a couple of figures on my SLS, but I don't know. Dying? Is that what you said, dying? I'll have to go listen to that one over again. That was pretty low. Kind of a creepy voice too. I've been out here a couple times. Every time out here, my wife and sister-in-law's mom's buried out here, and grandmother.
Granddaughter.
I don't think they're I don't have no granddaughters. Are you somebody's granddaughter? They don't have any granddaughters. Maybe somebody else's granddaughter's buried out here.
Magic.
Magic. What do you mean? What kind of magic? White magic, I hope. Right over there they have a veterans rest memorial. And they have the listings of all the veterans that are buried out here. And also give you, if you're looking for certain plots, people or something, you can look up there and they'll tell you where they're at. It's really nice. And this area back under there, like there's some picnic tables. You can Because you know, you used to back in years past, right again. People used to come to cemeteries to picnic. It was a way of kind of visiting their ancestors. I think some European countries still do it. Absolutely. So I'm right on that. I appreciate the backup on that. Did you ever come out here and picnic? I believe this is the area. Get into the area.
I can't leave.
You can't leave? Why can't you leave? You cursed or something? 1913, 1914. December 9th, 1913, June 25th, 1914. I think I'm in the right area. Where the diphtheria came through this area. Yeah. October 30th, 1916, October 23rd, 1918. It was Irene, it says son. October 1912. Died the next day. One day 18 to 19, one day old. That is really sad. Actually, it's that son, I guess, because they never named him. Think about walking around the cemetery and get your steps in. It's another veteran. Looks like he was a Confederate soldier. I'm guessing from the side here. Yep. Boy, I couldn't understand that. That was really low. Tech Sergeant, Army Air Forces, World War II, 1919, 1964. So it looked like a Confederate, but it's not. Thank you for your service, sir. Let's see the Spurlock section, because there's some more Spurlocks. This would be mom, dad. 1874, 1932, 18. Mom died young. She's only 31 years old. Not even 31, 30. That was around the time of the diphtheria epidemic come through here. I found that out from my mother-in-law when we came up here to bury her mother. Which
acquaintance.
They were acquaintances? Serious? I think they were married. I'm not sure. But I kind of go with that. But I was up here and I got this weird feeling back up to this direction. And came down and looked. Saw all these children. 1906, 1907. These children that were buried out here. She said back in early 19-teens of Richland Springs. Of course, it was established back in December 1856. The town itself, I believe, was 1854, 1853, something like that. And they had a diphtheria epidemic come through here. Somebody just rang the bell. There's a woodsman. Another child. See the lamb on top.
Can you hear him?
You knew him? You knew him? I think it was a girl. Her name was Mabel. Could be a boy named Mabel. I have no idea. Shoot. Not almost a year old. Actually, a year and a half old. Almost 2 years old. I came through here. First time I came through here, I came across a guy that said he was hung. He was telling me that he was wrongfully hung. That gentleman's here. I'd sure like to speak to you again. Then there was another one came through with a deep voice, and I said something to him about, sounded like he must have been a smoker. Shut up. I'll bring him on. And he kind of said a bad word to me. Get multiple dings here. That means the EMF meter's reached a certain level. Or the one that's built into this thing. I wish they'd start talking. I'm getting in the right spot. y'all don't start talking to me, people are going to start shutting this thing off because they're going to get bored. Don't want to get bored. This was pretty much, let me see. I remember this because I had a cat ball and I stuck on top of it.
You're up.
You're up, batter up. Bring him on. Let him talk to me. A couple more veterans. Thank you for your service, gentlemen. Oh, yeah, here's that one. Dadgum, must be getting close. Gentleman I was talking about at the beginning of the video. Battle of San Jacinto, April 21st, 1836. So that means he was there when he was about 15 years old. So he was born October 23rd, 1820. He'd been 15 going on 16. He lived to 82. Came to Texas when 6 years old. Went into service at Texas at 16 years old. I don't know about this number, he was 15, almost 16. Probably lied on his age.
Drawing.
Thank you for your service, sir. William Riley Wood. Let's see. My father's house. There are many mansions. Another. Bernice Coles. 1894 to 1918. She must have been in the First World War. Let's see, how old she
You
been?
shouldn't be here.
Where should I be at? Or why am I not allowed here?